I went to be a part of the Albertans Against the NDP rally in Strathmore near Calgary. I went to the rally in Edmonton and I was impressed with what I saw. It was regular Albertans, people like you and like me with families and real-life concerns about the direction of the economy and the lack of action by the Notley government to stop the bleeding of our jobs. For the rally, I made the trek south to Blackfalds near Red Deer. There was a truck convoy leaving there, and I wanted to be a part of it. I won't lie, I was struck with some emotion seeing those big trucks with their Alberta flags and their signs. For me, it was bittersweet. I was glad that they were there to support the rally, but I was sad that they weren't working. When I was there, I got a chance to talk a bit with the organizers, Lorne Murfitt, Julie Franz, and Jim Satink, about why they felt so strongly about the NDP government in Alberta. Here.
Everybody in Alberta is tied to this industry. You know, whether you work at a Tim Hortons or a gas station or a mechanical shop, if there's no industry, there is none of that. And it's important to our future as Albertans to stand up for Alberta. We need a government that's going to work for us. We pay them to work for us. And if they choose not to work for us, then maybe we need to choose a new government.
We have to now push this government hard, and this is what we're doing. We're pushing. This is what we're after. Stand up for Alberta. Govern this province accordingly. Work with industry. Create jobs. Get active is what we're saying.
We drove the 2 hours south to Strathmore, and I was amazed by what I saw. Trucks and cars were lining the sides of the road by K&S Oilfield Yard. Albertans from all over had come to be a part of the rally, and the truck convoy had picked up some more vehicles along the way. The rally started off with most conservative rallies I've been to, with O Canada. It was followed by a moment of silence for little Haley Dunbar Blanchette and her dad, and I saw some really gruff-looking people get some dust in their eyes at that. Then we got the pleasure to talk to so many concerned Albertans about why they'd join a few hundred others on a perfectly good Saturday afternoon at a rally. We talked to geologist Salam Khan, who told us how he chose Alberta to be his home and that he didn't come here to be on welfare. For me, that's the story of so many people who choose Alberta.
We are jobless right now. I have a lot of friends, at least 80 geologists. We came from Bangladesh here, working here in the oil industry, working as a geologist. You can see my microscope sitting on the roof of my truck. So we came here to tell the government, hey government, do something for the oil and gas to save our job. That is our today the demand to the provincial government.
Then we found George Clark, whose video of Thomas Mulcair's idling tour bus at the leaders' debate went viral.
They really only pay lip service to protecting the environment because when it comes right down to it, everyone needs to have diesel power to get around. We're in a huge country, and when they're busy blowing off a bunch of hot air in a debate, calling down Alberta for having perhaps too much greenhouse gas emission, at the same time, they got their huge diesel pusher brought all the way from Victoria, BC, or Delta, BC, to shuttle their leader from the airport to downtown Calgary, sit around running for 5-6 hours, and then take them back to the airport.
We also met Janine. She owns K&S Oilfield, where the rally was held. She told us about having to make some tough decisions in her business.
I've had to lay quite a few guys off. We're not a large company by any means, but it's sad, yeah. I mean, drivers are waiting for work and there is no work. We actually had a local project that we've had for years, and the joint venture from overseas paid basically $100 million not to do work in Alberta.
What struck me most about all the speakers at the event were that they were regular people, and boy, were they passionate. Just listen.
Are we proud to be Albertans? Yeah! You're right, we are very proud to be Albertans. We are not embarrassing.
We really need to take care of our families and our children now.
I just want kids my age to understand all these hardworking people work their whole lives, and then these kids, oh, I went to university and I'm entitled to this. Like, I just don't agree with it.
The government only gets money from us, only from people that have a real job or that make inputs into the economy.
If you hate oil so much,
feel free to stop using your laptop, stop using your smartphone, stop using public transit, stop taking a cab, and go back to the Stone Age.
If we don't start speaking up like people have done here today and come out, we are not going to have a true North, strong and free Canada any longer.
We are Albertans and we are proud of it.
There were no political parties, no election-style speeches. These were people who want their government on their side, and they know their government isn't, and they're tired of it. Now, Conservatives don't normally rally. We don't like to chant in unison. We all have jobs and lives and families. We don't even like to do the groupthink thing, even when we're in a group that we agree with. We are ruggedly individualistic that way. So it was amazing for me to see how this movement is growing. It reminded me of the old wheat board rallies, when 4 farmers turned activists gave so much to change the rules for all farmers, and we all got behind them. That's what this is like again. 3 normal people turned activists are trying to change things for all of us, and I can get behind that. With TheRebel.Media, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid.